What is going on, and welcome back to another episode of I Coach Nutrition Radio. Today I'm going to be breaking down my meal prep flow. I literally just got done meal prepping here for the week. Meal prep for me, obviously, it's something where it can help me to eat healthy. It can help my family and I to be able to have access to healthy options. With that said, living in DFW, especially kind of this North Dallas area, I've got so many different options to choose from in terms of healthy food. So for me, another big aspect of this is being able to save money, right? When I look at me going to lunch during my work week and picking up something from some of my favorite places like Original Chop Shop or True Foods Kitchen or Up Inspired Kitchen, or really any of these kind of like healthy options that we have here, we're blessed to have them. But ultimately, like let's say it's 20 bucks a day for lunch, Monday through Friday, that ends up being about $4,500 for the year. Right. And so a big focus for me here in 2023 is to not go out to eat, to meal prep and make sure that I'm not, typically I cook my breakfast, I cook my dinner, but typically I would go out to eat Monday through Friday for lunch. And so this is a way for me to be able to save a lot more money here in 2023. So I literally just got done doing my meal prep. All I did here is I just meal prepped 5 lunches for both my wife and I for this next week. So I'm going to walk you through my exact meal prep flow that I just went through. And that way you can kind of just get an idea of how I went about this. Now it's different every single week, right? Depending upon what I'm making, but just going to kind of share this process with you. So step one for me today was I literally looked into, well, actually step one was me ordering groceries, right? So I typically, the grocery shopping aspect of it, I use Amazon. I shop at Whole Foods there. I go through the Amazon app. This is just something that saves me time, right? I get these groceries delivered to my doorstep. It's really not that much more expensive, right? But the time that it saves me is a game changer, right? I don't have to go grocery shopping. I don't have to waste time with that. Also, I don't have to waste time or the stress of dealing with the grocery store. Like I don't know about you, but between the grocery store and the mall, those are two places that I hate. So the way this works is on Friday night, I went on to the Amazon app or went on to Whole Foods. I ordered groceries for the week, right? And I typically, like generally speaking, I'll order like 3 to 5 protein sources, 3 to 5 carbs, 3 to 5 veggies, 3 to 5 fruits, and then some snacks, right? And so this specific week here, what I got chicken sausages. I got Kevin's chicken, Kevin's natural chicken. If you've never checked them out, super easy. I got ground bison. And I got, what else? Yeah, those were the 4 that I had there for meal prep. The carb sources, I got potatoes. I got, actually, yeah, that's all I got was just potatoes. And then the veggie side of things, I got green beans, I got cauliflower, and I got things to make salads. It's just salad kits, actually. And then the fruit, I'll eat that too, but just not in the meal prep. So what I did today, we got done with church and I started the meal prep process. This probably took me about an hour or so, right when I got done with church. And so the way this worked is I started off, I got the potatoes, I air fried those. I put them in the air fryer at 400 for 20 minutes. I did an avocado oil spray, salt, pepper, garlic powder on those. While those were cooking, I sauteed ground bison. I had 2 pounds of ground bison there that I put into just on the stovetop there in a pan and sauteed that. So that was at medium heat for probably about 12 minutes or so. I used some teriyaki sauce on that. So once the ground bison was pretty much all done, drizzled it with teriyaki sauce. And so I plated the potatoes. It was a big bag of potatoes there. So that filled up almost all of the meal prep containers. And then from there, I plated all the potatoes. I plated all of the ground bison. And then I split up, I had green beans and cauliflower. So half of the meal prep containers had green beans, half of them had cauliflower. And I did these the same way. I avocado oil spray, salt, pepper, garlic powder at 400 for about 12 minutes on those. And so I divvied those out evenly there. And then from there, I did the chicken sausages. I had like mild chicken sausages, the Whole Foods brand. And then I had like a sweet, like savory apple chicken sausage, also Whole Foods brand. So again, sauteed those in the pan, medium heat for about 12 minutes or so. And I just cut those up individually into like bite-sized slices. And then I plated those. So I kind of distributed those out evenly. The Kevin's natural chicken, all you do with that, it's already cooked. You just heat up the chicken. So I put that into the pan, 5 minutes, crushed it all up into small little bite-sized pieces, poured on the sauce, and that was ready to go. I used a couple salad kits there, just the Whole Foods brand salad kits. Or actually, no, it's the Taylor Farm brand salad kits. And what I did on that was I literally just, in the container, I put the salad, I put the toppings, and then I put the bag of dressing there. And I didn't open that, obviously. I didn't want to get it all soggy. So I just put the bag of dressing in there. I'll open that and pour it on it when I go to actually eat it. So what that ended up doing was that made about 10 meals. Actually, I'm sorry, that made 8 meals. We're going on a snowboarding trip here on Friday. So I only made lunches I made lunches for my wife and I for the next 4 days. Okay. And so that system right there essentially made us 8 meals. And I just kind of distributed all of that food out evenly amongst the 8 containers that I had. So it created, I guess, it gave me a variety of maybe like 5 different meals, probably 4 different meals actually. So it was like 2 of each. And that's kind of how I went about the meal prep process there. So this is something that, it does not have to take a lot of time. I hear clients all the time. They're like, I just don't have all day to meal prep. And the reality of it is it shouldn't take you all day. I definitely would recommend utilizing like a meal prep or a grocery shopping, like delivering app, right? And that way you don't have to waste your time grocery shopping. I mean, it's really nice to only have to pay $10 through Amazon with Whole Foods for them to deliver it to my house. Not to mention the closest Whole Foods to my house is like 30 minutes away. So we're talking 30-minute drive there, 30-minute drive back, an hour at the grocery store. That's 2 hours of my life that I'm buying back for. Yes, Whole Foods is a little bit more expensive, not much, honestly. And then the $10, fee there through Whole Foods. So to me, it's worth it there. Now, obviously, I have 2 little boys, 1-year-old and 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old, and then my wife. So it's us 4. So if you have a bigger family than that, potentially, you'd want to utilize something more like Costco or, a place like that. But this works for us. This is something that was a very small time commitment. This between the grocery shopping and cooking and plating and all this. I mean, this is maybe a 90-minute process tops. And now this ultimately just saved me. If my wife was going out for lunch and I was going out for lunch for these next 4 days, that would be about $160 there just for that week, right? I spent only probably, how much did I spend on the groceries? I think the groceries were maybe like $100 or so, $120. Obviously I had to invest some more time here doing the meal prep, but it's not that hard, right? You just have to start to put in some reps here. And I don't even necessarily like to go and do these complicated recipes, honestly. And you can do that. I love the app Fitman Cook. There's tons of awesome recipes in there, but you don't have to do that. Honestly, I say just pick 3 to 5 different protein sources, 3 to 5 different carbs, 3 to 5 different vegetables, 3 to 5 different fruits, and then boom, start building out iCoach plates from there. 1/4 plate protein, 1/4 plate carb, 1/2 plate color. That's a super easy way to go about meal prep. So let me know what you do with your meal prep. Comment below here. Let me know if you have any specific questions that you want me to dive into in terms of the meal prep process. Please let me know. But I thought that this might be helpful, just kind of hearing my meal prep flow for this week. And I'll start doing more of these here as well. And that way you can get some different ideas. Obviously, it changes every single week. But this was something that was super easy, and hopefully this is helpful for you. So awesome. I hope y'all have a great week, and we will catch up here soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.